Salute to the taxpayers and the clinky vaders. It's your boy, M.A.R. Dot, and I hope all is well. As for me, levels is good and everything is healthy. Let's get to it. On February 13th, 2022, a woman was stabbed to death inside of her Lower Manhattan apartment by a man who followed her from the street into her building, authorities said. Video obtained shows the suspect tailing a 35-year-old victim, Christina Yuna Lee, on the street as she enters her apartment building. He follows close behind as she opens the front door and strolls into the hallway. Minutes later, a neighbor crossed the hallway from the victim's 6th floor called 911 around 4:30 a.m. after hearing her screams during a brutal stabbing, law enforcement sources said. Christina Yuna Lee was found fatally wounded in her bathtub at about 4:30 a.m. on Sunday, police said. The suspected killer was taken into custody after he first tried to flee down a fire escape and then barricaded himself inside the apartment, police also said. Officers announced Monday that 25-year-old Assamad Nash was arrested on charges of murder and burglary.
Assamad, why did you kill Christina?
Huh?
Why did you kill her?
I didn't kill nobody.
You didn't kill her because she was Asian?
I didn't kill nobody.
Why have you been arrested then?
I don't know what's going on.
Officials, including New York Governor Kathy Hochul and New York City Mayor Eric Adams, expressed themselves on the latest in a string of unprovoked attacks on people of Asian descent. I join New Yorkers standing together in support of our AAPI friends and neighbors, Hochul said on Twitter. Police have not classified Lee's death as an Asian hate crime, but Mayor Eric Adams said the police are investigating. Christina Lee was a graduate of Rutgers University and worked as a senior creative producer at Splice, an online platform for digital music. Splice officials went on to post their thoughts and express their sympathy via Twitter. Now, surveillance video shows a man following Lee into the building on Christie Street in Chinatown. The building's landlord stated that they have cameras posted on every floor. She got out of a cab right here and he followed her. He grabbed the front door just before it closed. He followed her all the way up, hanging back, staying one floor behind all the way up to the 6th floor. Then he waited until the door was just about to close and he went in. The killing happened weeks after another woman of Asian descent, Michelle Alyssa Goh, was killed by a man who pushed her in front of an oncoming subway train at the Times Square station. Man, what a time we're living in. My thoughts and prayers go out to the families for both victims. Respectfully, I'd like to offer some advice for women out here maneuvering in the city and anywhere else. Ladies, when you're out and about, especially at nighttime, you want to make sure that you're aware of all your surroundings at all times. That means no headphones in your ear while on foot. Why? Because you're blocking out the sounds of the city and everything else around you. It'll be easier for the would-be assailant to catch you off guard. If you're waiting for the train, don't stand near the platform. And if you can, take the prison approach. That means keep your back against something at all times. That way nothing comes from behind you. Facts though. Don't be scared to peep your surroundings either. Analyze the area and don't be afraid to make eye contact. Now what we don't want to do is stare. That's inviting unwanted attention and it's rude. But trust me, a quick scan of the environment is always healthy. You might take notice of someone that looks a little sketchy. And by you noticing them, they've noticed that you are aware. They may think twice about whatever harm they plan on doing, and that can even deter them. So yeah, be on point and don't keep your head down. If you're walking by cars or buildings with windows, use that to see if anyone is following you. When you get to a corner, take time to observe. All this can be done in a moment's notice. You don't have to be obvious. Take the time out to look up the law in your city or state and see what kind of protection is allowed for you to carry. Don't make it easy for these cowards to take you up off this earth. I'm not trying to install the spirit of fear, but rather developing a habit of healthy paranoia. You only got one life to live. Don't let these creeps catch you slipping and get the drop on you. Leave your thoughts in the comment section. If you like the content, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Stay safe and be well.